What's up? How you guys doing tonight?
Yes, I am the Lord.
Why was 69 starving? Because 60 ate everything.
Hellcat, thank you for nice months. Appreciate that. Do not boo. It's perfectly fine. All right, we're going to be getting back to Control this evening. Trying to remember where the hell I left off, to be honest. I guess we're going to find out. It's fine. Ooh, French toast. Nice. Sounds good. Nope. I remembered to press the button today. What I didn't remember to do was turn off the album. It's a very good album, though. Control is not going to be happy with me. I can sense it. It's going to be displeased. Maybe. We'll see. Find the Prime Candidate Program. Oh, yeah. The last thing I did was I touched the jukebox. And it made me sad. It made me sad.
Fuck, if they're in there, we go around that way.
But maybe I should give it another try. I can't believe that it was Tier 1. I can't imagine Tier 2 and Tier 3. I don't know if anybody has said roundabouts where we are. I don't know if I want to know, to be honest. Okay, so if I remember right... Oh boy, I need a floor. Thank you. If you die on any one of these, you have to start over from the beginning, right? You have to get them all correct and complete without dying.
He fucking wipes his ass with cash.
$5 for you.
$5 for me. Thank you, El Jefe Bezos. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Oh wow, what's the trick this time? They just don't put any his corrupted material? So I can't complete it at all? What the fuck, game? Here we go. Finally. Come on. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, fuck off. Oh my god, am I gonna die this soon? Can't see. Oh no, not these guys. Not so soon. Oh god, please give me all of your health. I need it all. I need every last bit of it. Thank you. Alright. Where's the piss corrupted material? 2 more. Somewhere. Come on, where can they... They can't be far. What is that? Here's one. Okay, another one down. Oh, there's the other. There's the last one. Nope. Nope. Oh, come on! He killed me so fast. Killed me so fast. Alright, back to square one. Whoops. Wow, okay. It almost got me. I just can't believe how goddamn hard these missions are. They're insane. Okay, I can see 2 right off the bat, so that's huge compared to what I normally experience. There, take that. Hold on to that point. God, come on. Can somebody kill these guys, please? Why can't I control it? Please die. Fuck off! Jesus, I hate this so much. It's a nightmare. Alright, where's the last one? Where's the last one? Game, why are you like this? Oh, is it down in this hallway? Yes, it is. Okay. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's still here? If you could blow yourself up, that'd be tight. Ah! Come on. Come on. Just get over here. Okay. Now we just leave. That's all. Just gotta leave now. Everything's fine. What? My ass. I wish I could lock this in. I don't know if it is. Oh god. So I don't even... One of these I still don't even know. This one's the dead guys that are beeping. This one's the 3 dishes. I'm gonna try doing the dishes. So to speak. Oh. Okay. Nope, actually. Please defend my honor. Oh, there was one of the invisible bastards. Why is this hard? This is insane. These are bonkers. Causal link inactive. So that one is... It is still completed. Okay, yeah. The bar is still a quarter done. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought, but goddamn. Also, funny thing with the time limit that they give you is it takes like a whole fucking minute and a half to just walk over to each of these because you have to either run on like part of these or slowly float. That doesn't seem fair. I want my token back. You know? Oh, God. Oh, God. Wow. Ugh! There's a dish up here, right? No, I can't make it. I can't make it. I made it. Please stop running. Alright, no one's allowed up here but me. No, I said! I'm gonna fucking die, huh? I sure am. I'm honestly not even sure what killed me there. Yeah, I guess I can't do these. I feel like I got very close. Like, I've done this one before, almost. I just couldn't find the third stupid dish. I'm gonna see this attempt through, and if I don't make it, I don't make it. You know? Whatever. Oh, God. We're fine. I can't pick anything up. This was not this hard last time. Why is this so much harder now? Do they get harder if you have one completed? Is that how that works? Because this seems insane. I'm gonna try the one I've never seen before and see if I can do that one. The objective here. Retrieve the lost specimen data. Eliminate the waves of hiss. Okay. Shot his weapon. There's someone behind me. And they're shooting me. So there's going to be 3 waves, huh? Oh boy. Good God. Fuck. Isn't that one of those invisible things over here? I'm not sure. I can't move. More wave. Oh, and it's right here. What's this? Damn it.
Squad Captain Lopez, reporting on expedition 7 After formation now,
God. Carpet Rock, thank you for 71 months. I was able to do that one. Only have 5 minutes left, though, to do the remaining two, and that's not going to happen. Especially not if I die here, which I am. Oh, it just puts me back. On the wrong side! That's too bad. Only 4 fucking minutes left. Well, I'll just abandon it, I guess. Because it's impossible to actually complete it. Now, what was that? This. Where is this? I don't know which one was the one I just found.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.25. Underhill sent us down this weird-ass threshold.
It's not these. We did that. Was it this?
Squad Captain Lopez, reporting on
I think it
Expedition
was.
17B. At the formation now, visually, no distinction from the previous visit. The link detectors are still standing. One arch has a light flashing, so we're gonna give the area a once-over. Then we'll head back. Lopez out.
Oh wow, you can just construct these, huh? And they cost 10,000 stuff. Oh, but you get discounts. That's cool. I'm glad the astral plane gives me discounts on jukebox tokens. Very handy. Ooh, containment. Dude, I get... The thing is I need a key, I think, to access the Prime Candidate program. Like a level 6 clearance, wasn't it? Trying to remember where I even saw the door for that. I remember now. I guess I do have clearance. Really what I wanted to do. I wanted to look at my whatever I just picked up. Mirror supplement. Victorian mirror. Altered item 60. Background. Redacted. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise in disappearances in redacted Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. Supplementary materials. Date, August 18th, 1915. We certify that the case of Mrs. Redacted has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Her fixation with the family looking glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Mrs. Carver is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until her affliction has passed. Signed, Dr. Asshole. We have fucking arrived.
new prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
I'll let this play out, and then I'll play the real thing. Actually, I think I interrupted it by doing that. Or it was over. Whatever the case. Hotline, baby.
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again.
Be right back, but I'm listening.
The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6. Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents. They're gone. Casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent.
I am the Lord.
Co's
The
gone let's
oldest house
party.
will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted
Party,
to bring her
party.
here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter,
Trying to listen to this shit.
but they didn't have a
Making a
clue.
cup of coffee. Take it easy.
She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two. P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
Thank you for the biddies, Maori. And Creamsicle, thank you for 73 months. I am still making a cup of coffee. I thought it would be faster. Sounds like it just got done. Let me grab that, and then we will continue. Too much creamer in. Right up to the brim. It's too much. Sorry. Oh. I wonder if there's anybody who's played through this and never actually looked at these. There's got to be a lot of people out there who just like blast through these games like this, and never look at the collectibles, right? If you do that, you would miss all of this shit where he just tells you, like, it's not a mystery, the things that he says, if you come in here and you just play them. But if you didn't do that, all you're getting is like the 5 or 6 words that come through in game. I don't know, this has come up before because there's other games that we've done where the collectibles were very worthwhile, and I remember talking about this sort of thing before where it's one of those situations where you're not really... You're almost kind of punished for not looking at the collectibles ever. But I think a lot of people play that way, and they just don't even know. You wouldn't have any way of knowing if you didn't look at this or somebody didn't tell you. Really? Creamsicle. I love these. I'm always excited when I get a new one, because I want to hear what it is that he's actually talking about. And it gives you insight, further insight into the story. Yeah, and they're very good too. Yeah. Well, so you're saying that's how Northern Lion did it? He played through this and he never looked at any of these? This is the Ultimate Edition, so I presume that it has whatever DLCs came out for the game. Oh, okay. So he wasn't really interested in the game. That makes more sense. Oh, hi. Jesus. Didn't know you guys were down here. Didn't know there was a down here. What are you shooting at? DLC content's pretty good. Cool, cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I have enjoyed the game overall very, very much, especially the side content, actually. I have found all the little audio things and video clips and documents extremely interesting and worthwhile. Whoa. Are we having an altered item situation? Looks like it. Let's go for a little walk.
God, the only thing creepier than one mannequin is a few dozen of the damn things.
This is a teensy bit sickening. Did I solve the mannequin thing, or can I solve the mannequin thing? What happened? I got close to it, everything went bright, and then there were a lot of mannequins. But I don't see... Is there like a source mannequin somewhere? Basically the original one that I approached? Seems like no. You know, normally I'm pretty resilient, but this does... I can feel this tickling my motion sickness zone. Just a little bit. I'm guessing that the mannequin situation is not solved in that room. So I'm going to try pressing onward. Oh no. Bright Falls, Altered World Event. Event Summary. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, Washington resulted in a fictional story being written by the author Alan Wake, creating an altered world event in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Event response. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13th, 2010 by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker, see redacted, that an altered world event was taking place. Wait a minute, does that actually say an altered world event? Was taking place in Bright Falls, Washington. Refer to events investigated in 1970, 1976, and 1978. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is the current sheriff of Bright Falls. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted, refer to the 1970 redacted Thomas Zane. 1976, 1978, Odin Anderson, Tor Anderson. Alan Wake was believed to redacted instigator. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possible object of power, that redacted missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the... Dived? He dived into the lake. He dived into the lake. Reports claim he dove into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search. This one feels extra unredacted because it's like tying Alan Wake into this. But a lot of the information in here seems like the type of stuff that would normally be redacted in the other documents. Dived is correct? I've never heard that in use. It's weird. It hits weird. It's really weird. It must be an extremely uncommon usage. Or one of those things where dived wasn't correct and then just got sucked back in. Or dove is an Americanism. Why is it an Americanism?
Step into the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but you don't dash and don't scream much. Let's join the Threshold Kids. Let's join the Threshold Kids.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg? No interruptions! So who cares if you fail?
What about the
clairvoyance
flame
test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair? Everyone wants the big chair, Meg! That's why we're over
Everyone
here.
wants the big chair, Meg.
Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
I still don't know how I feel about those. Outside of the context of the game, like as a sort of a fun little side thing, I like them. But they also made them like they're not just things that you find, they're like diegetic. They're canon. They're supposed to be made by interns that are supposed to be for educating a child prime candidate.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things.
So why they made it like
Finding
that
the
doesn't make
projector
sense.
will.
Maybe they are. I guess you could explain it away by saying they're altered items. But assuming that's not the case, the idea that they were meant for the child prime candidate, it seems insane that they would make those, even if they were interns. Alright, let's just skip to watching the full version, shall we? I love these very much.
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, that's so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Interesting. Is there something else? Oh, it's this. Yep.
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy.
Dylan Faden transcript. Transcript of conversation. Subject Dylan Faden. For review by Dr. Darling. Note. Subject was alone during this outburst. Dylan Faden. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore, and I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch. I will dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Subject repeated the phrase fuck off numerous times before being sedated at 1753.
Prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her. But the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here.
Why do you think these are sitting sideways on their stands?
It's completely different circumstances here.
I mean, I would say the more obnoxious thing is that the reels don't reel while the video's playing.
There was an incident.
That's what should be happening here.
Yes.
The film goes over the slot in the stand.
We lost a valuable member
You mean
of
here?
our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress.
I was just interested. Just curious.
Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall, this.
Wow, this one can't be moved or broken. That's interesting.
We'll make this work.
Case 45. Case summary. Agent killed during redacted involving redacted codename P6. Autopsy findings. 1. 1. Blunt force injuries of the head and neck. 2. Extensive trauma of the abdominal region. A. Lacerations and contusions of the upper and lower torso. B. Fracture of the spinal cord between the L1 and L2 vertebrae. C. Avulsion fracture of the 3rd through 10th ribs, left and right. 3. Blunt force injuries of the extremities. A. Abrasions, lacerations, and contusions of the extremities. B. Dislocation of left and right elbow. C. Dislocation of left and right knee. Conclusion. After examination, it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the redacted was contorted through his redacted. Sounds rough. Oh, P7.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Yeah, I feel like that was pretty obvious. Outfits. Candidate P7? Outfits? What? I didn't know there was outfits. I don't even know how to access the outfits.
All the times I felt paranoid. I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Huh. Eastward movement, cause for concern. Wyoming, Nebraska, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York. I mean, were they not concerned until she got all the way to fucking New York?
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like
That's wild, Epa.
it had shifted.
I hope
We
your
went
water isn't out for
inside
too long.
and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember?
This is clearly an agent.
At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink?
These
Did that
questions are
make you
giving me
uncomfortable?
anxiety.
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know,
Mario
stepping
64.
into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding
Throwing a
adventure
bomb
there,
king off of a mountain.
away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
Interesting. Let's do this real quick while we're here. If that helps me. It really doesn't, actually. Oh, shut up. Get out of here. I was hoping maybe that would give me a more specific marker. But it super didn't. It just marked the entire prime candidate program, which is where we already are. What is the puzzle with this mannequin? It just made a bajillion of mannequins, and I don't know. None of them look different, which is how mannequins work. And they're all still contained in here. Isn't it obvious? Not to me, no. I'm missing something about it, but I just don't know. Overthinking it? Well, it was right here. It's not now. My first thought was to just sort of follow the trail of mannequins, but they're just dotted all over the place in this direction, and then they end. I'm also looking for one that gives off that sort of altered item effect, but I haven't seen that either. Or just any one of them that looks different from the others, but so far they all just look the same.
No more mannequins.
I don't think they were all facing... Was that the only one facing that way? Whatever. Found it. Waste mannequin. Altered item 7. Containment procedure. No known procedures for preventing the item's effect. Update 390. Lining the item's cell with the newly discovered black rock has yielded positive results. Test with other altered items. Description / altered effect. A wire and fabric waste mannequin. The base and head are made of stained wood. The item duplicates. The trigger for this behavior is unknown. No correlation can be found in either the number of duplicates that manifest during an episode or the duration for which they last before disappearing. Did the fake ones look at me? I did not notice that at all. I did not notice they were doing that. Completely overlooked it. Was that the last one? It says return to Langston. Might have been. I thought there was another. Nope. I mean, there's this, but it's not part of that mission. Open the Metroidvania
I studied
door.
what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Sometimes they kill you very fast. And it's always shocking. I always feel like I have more time, and then I'm dead. I had 0 time. I was just trying to control that guy. Turn him into my pet. Ah, hell. Oh, I should probably also bring the main mission forward.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
You will be my friend. It's like a bad place out there. Let's get down there. What was that? What's that? I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It'd been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. Yikes. I missed a document. Oh, hi. Don't look away from the elevator. Scary elevator.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments.
Dish. I thought it was one of those healing things. Subway, eh?
We're going back home. Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
Just hates the sight of mold. Christ, there's nothing else in here like some clickers or some shit. Typewritten page. Altered item 83. Background. The page was discovered in an instance of the Ocean View Motel and Casino and was linked to the investigation sector. The page had been pushed into the motel's corridor from under the door with the symbol of a spiral. Redacted. Appendix. Text transcribed from the item. For 10 years, I've tried to write my escape, only sinking deeper. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here they are all the same. It's a hideous trap, my every thought made real. Fear, desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and I'm not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive me mad. The identifiable words in the scratched out portion. Falls, Bright Falls. Haunting, Wake, Alan Wake. Light switch, ocean, too late, and the final sentence, you've been warned. See you, Ternix. Access the ordinary altered world event area by rotating the turntable tracks. I see. I just got here. It's trying to attack that thing. Can it?
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
I mean, is this very necessary? Oh, I guess the door doesn't open unless the turntable is turned. I was just thinking, like, I can just fly here, so who cares? Let's see what this is first. Bathroom, probably? Nope. Storage. Yeah. Full on weapon mods again. Rate of fire. But it's only level 2. It's my only level 2 that I have. start burning 3s out of my collection. So this is the grip. What are the best things I have for the grip? That's ammo cost per shot. Energy gain from headshots. Reload speed. Okay, well, I've got like a super version of this. So. Oh my god, it's so much better, actually. Because it's prime. I feel like we should equip that, actually. Damage, levitation. Oh. Tough choices. What is this again? Oh, just plus 43% damage. It's actually a fuck ton. So we get Pierce. Oh, I forgot we even have the Shatter. It hasn't been upgraded either. Damage while aiming, plus 32. It's the same thing. I don't care about zoom boost. Oh, whoops. I didn't really want to do that. Okay. I have so many things. Get rid of that. Oh my god. An absolute. Well, and this is what? Health recovery per element pickup? I have a better one of those. But this. So I actually could replace that. Right? What is this? Energy plus 13. It's only plus 14. For an absolute. It doesn't seem that great, to be honest. Oh, so this is plus 44. And what have I got? Plus 37. It sees accelerator. It's weird. This is the better one. I suppose the reason for having duplicates would be you could just go ham on like one thing, right? Like you could, maybe you could do 3 damage boosts at once and just be a laser. Something like that. But I shan't. I shan't do this thing. Okay.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. And you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Yes, it will actually. Yeah, it was kind of weird that they were backwards, huh? That thing. I've forgotten how to fight it. There it is. Is it dead? It is. Okay. Jesus. Hate that thing. It's a fucking nightmare. Wonder what the janitor's up to. He seemed important. And then we never saw him again. That makes me feel like I'm a million hours from the end of the game, Punster. But yeah, there's been a lot of gaps between sessions. We have a battery, or electric box, or whatever you want to call these. And we need another one. And the third one. This plane is very cool. %. Okay. Just live out the rest of my life in control. What did he hit me with? Altered examination request. Airplane wreckage. Summary. The airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of Redacted, Cincinnati. Huh? In the town of... Town name... City name? That's weird. It is suspected to be connected to the Redacted Altered World event. See case file redacted for details. And is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector, brought there through the New York subway tunnel, special access redacted. For more information on Tunnel Redacted and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and redacted, see file 4-12-4521. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for redacted, and initial readings have been taken by a research team, though no altered status has yet been detected. Refer to file 9-12-8371 for full report. Ordinary Altered World Event, Stage 1.A. Dump. Witness testimonies. Quote, the first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. Dylan Faden. Interview, 2002. Quote, the house was empty. Nobody lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. Jesse Faden. Therapy session, 2010. Quote, I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, likely Neil Hosenberg, missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, note, likely Tom Barlow, missing. And his gang, Freddie, note, likely Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo, note, no one by this name was found in public records. Bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Dylan Faden, interview 2002. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide. Designation house.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows.
Oh, it's coast to coast.
Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If we found out, brother.
The men in the suits, they told me it was an industrial accident. But this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother was there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere? I'm not sure. The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Fort Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
That is fairly close to coast, although the callers are not usually young, excitable, sweary dudes. They're old, white maniacs. And George Norrie just agrees with whatever they say. It's kind of funny. It must be wild being George Norrie, because there's nothing you could bring to him that he won't agree with, that he won't think, oh, wow, interesting. Yep. The only time that George Norrie, I've ever heard him push back on anything, is if anybody at all leans towards indicating that maybe Christianity isn't true. That's the one thing he won't walk down that road with you. But you could bring aliens, you could bring government conspiracies, you know, whatever you can imagine. I'll always cherish, and it's probably still on YouTube somewhere, but that one call in where someone just basically read the opening plot points of Half-Life, and George Norrie was just like, wow, oh yeah, they're really out there doing stuff. Whoa, portal technology, whoa. Very, very good stuff. It was originally hosted by Art Bell, and I think that it was handed off to George Norrie, and I think he's still the host, if he's still alive. It's been a while since I've listened to it. I have no experience with Art Bell. I've heard of him, but I don't know any of his content or what the deal was with him. Ordinary, Altered World Event 24. Event summary. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary, caused by an object of power, slide projector ID object of power 15, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Event response. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, see P6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, see P7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. See Object of Power 15 case file and Darling presentations redacted for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews redacted and prime candidate program files redacted. I would describe Rogan as selectively skeptical, but often not very.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome.
And in fact, it plays on your back.
And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
I think that was the full one of that. Ordinary altered world event. Stage 4.A. Town proper. Witness testimonies. Quote. I'm fine. Yeah, I moved a projector earlier, a session or two ago. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. Dylan Faden, interview 2002. Quote, the projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse Faden, therapy session 2010. Quote, Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Dylan Faden, interview 2002. Extrapolated information. Additional slide, designation hand, SID 36, is verified and in Bureau possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity, designation Dog Neil, EID 19,930. Ah, that's why it was so noisy over here. Ordinary Altered World Event, Stage 2, Sled Hill Cave, Witness Testimonies. Quote, after what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. Dylan Faden, interview 2002. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide. We called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing, like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The Knot Mother lived there with her babies, children, I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. Jesse Faden, therapy session 2010. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide, designation temple. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity, designation Knot Mother.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come in.
Sorry, this is way too noisy. I need to turn this thing off.
I learned.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
Mm-hmm. What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Didn't go well. I don't seem to have access to clothes in here. Ordinary AWE, Stage 1.B. Done. Witness testimonies. Quote, the second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. I didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. Jesse Faden. Quote, Neil was really into it. We found out that he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. Jesse Faden. Quote, we thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Dylan Faden. Extrapolated information, unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation, meadow.
See what they have on Ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
It's weird. Oh, these are labeled Stage 2, the Stage 3 further out, Stage 1, and then here's the dump. Wild.
the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Ordinary dump site. Just an ordinary dump site.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes.
I kind of wish these would, like,
Beyond
play
the shadow you settle for,
from the characters so you could
there's
move.
a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly. They took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going on.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Look at this sweep kick. She could be in Street Fighter. Yeah, yeah. Sweep, 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 sweep. If you go slower, her leg gets, like, crazy extended. Because the game doesn't know what you're doing. Alright, anyway. Sorry, I was just passing the time because that was real long. Ordinary Alter World Event 24. Details. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden. See interviews redacted and redacted for relevant information. And the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, Dylan Faden claims there were 8 slides for the projector. Jesse Faden mentioned 9. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Notes: Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary Town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this altered world event will be investigated in the containment sector. So they didn't just recreate the dump, they brought the fucking dump here. They have the dump from Ordinary. And here it is. The fucking dump.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
The oldest house takes a dump. Federal Bureau of Control. Notice. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop, effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the redacted department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors found in the area, should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. It's the fucking dump. Did they really just leave the projector here? Oh, man. So screamy. That was perhaps a bit too risky of a move. Ow. God damn. I knew it was coming. Let's try and locate some health. I should have brought up my shield. You have so many abilities as you go. Like, it adds up to so much more than it really feels like it is. So you've got the dodge, you've got the levitation, you've got your multiple weapons, you've got your shield, you've got the telekinesis. I feel like that's not all. You've got the butt slam. Is there anything else? It does really add up to where
They moved the whole landfill here.
it feels like a pretty good progression.
Nobody
I agree
saw
with
a
that.
thing. Pretty unbelievable.
I did not finish killing the Healy thing somewhere. Where them? Oh god. Jesus. Need help. Need help badly. Not again. Not again. Come on, come on, come on. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. See you. What? I had a shield up. I haven't been at a location where I can cosplay since I got the costume. No. Yeah, I'd have to go back to the, yeah. And I just haven't.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York. And nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable. Reload. God, I hate this guy. Please die. Oh, you're still alive. Good. I'm so glad you're still alive. There we go. We should check that lab.
Whew. I was 9 or something when I found my dad's Old Gods album. I became a huge fan instantly. Jesse Fate. I'll go back at the next one, okay? I'll go back at the next one and put on the costume. This is different.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
face of the enemy. Finish Tango. A dark place. Investigate the sector elevator. Very interesting. That's DLC? Okay. Thank you. I guess one thing I need to know is, and I don't know when I need to know it, but do we get the opportunity? Oh, we're just right back where we've been. Are we just backtracking now? I presume? Will there be an opportunity to do DLC if I complete the game? You know what I mean? Okay, cool. Oh. I did that and then I forgot to fast travel. Alright. Central Executive. I'll see if Pope has anything new to say, or Dylan as well. Check on them while I'm back. Since we're done with that segment. Boots. Ugh. Upsetting, honestly. But here we are. Where was that room they kept him in?
Did you hear that the Hiss prisoner they captured is the director's brother?
Brother? And she brought him here? She's gonna get us all killed.
What if she's working with
I want to levitate, damn it. Let me levitate. That's how I get around now. I need it.
Happiness comes. White pearls, the yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is
Nothing new.
Leave your inside by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the web.
Yeah, same outfit as Dylan. Makes sense. Of course. I see a... Oh, it was that.
Trench was part of the same shadowy group that are responsible for every disaster in this country. Find anything interesting?
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications?
No comment on the outfit.
He was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the Hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different Hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing.
This new or old stuff?
I've been seeing these Darling presentations all over. Seems like he enjoys the limelight.
Yeah, maybe it's new stuff.
So you noticed, huh? When he recruited me out of college, he actually came to visit. He interrupted my physics course by shouting, "Not quite, Professor," and then marching down to the front of the class where he proceeded to berate the very idea of laws of thermodynamics. Hey, he's been a showboat all his life.
Darling visited you in college?
Yeah, he read a paper I'd published, came to recruit me for the Bureau. I accepted and then spent years waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. And whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
I wonder who else Darling hid his work from. Marshall? Trench?
Have you learned anything about Dylan's condition? Only that he's definitely hiss, but I guess his chanting made that pretty obvious. You know, interestingly, the words of the hiss incantation have an average length of 4 letters. The most common word used 7 times is want. The next most common are through and time. It's very interesting, don't you think?
I don't care about the words. What about my brother?
Right. Sorry, I got a little off track. Well, strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy, unlike the other hiss I've tested.
That's good news. Right? I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but for some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier. I like the sound of that. I should get going.
Don't let me hold you up.
More reports. They kind of materialize around her. Alright, I guess we're going to dimensional research. Which is in the ashtray maze. So now we actually are going there. The closest thing to that is central research. Hello. Yeah? Okie dokie. What would you like to do instead? Control. Alrighty. Is it up top? Seems like it's here. Yeah. Well, no. You killed my friend. Oh, now there's one of these here.
Contact the janitor if you need to get through.
Broken? How many dead ends can this place have? We need to find Ati.
Okay, and he is here. Oh, there's people here? I was about to pick up the forklift. Can't believe I died here.
Ranger buddies. I should find the others.
Oh, that was one of the guys. Apparently.
There's no Ati. Where is he?
Okay, taking all those.
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the house standing. Lomille lomps, holiday humps.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone go on a holiday.
Okay, I'm getting so many missions. The furnace. Why aren't we allowed to burn outdated paperwork in it? Seems like a waste of a perfectly good fire. I'm just trying to save you a few bucks and a lot of sweat. Usually people in suits appreciate that, right? What is the furnace even heating? And who's in charge of it anyway? It's always lit, but I never see anyone tending to it. And the noise it makes, isn't it a little, I don't know, off? I mean, I can't be the only one that hears the weird wheezing or whatever it is. Someone should take a look at that thing. Might be time for a replacement. They're always very random.
Mold's gotten in here too? All right. Let's get cleaning, she said.
I hate those things, man.
alkaen lounaistuulta 3-8.
He's on the radio as well.
Ajoittain noin 10 metriä sekunnissa. Illalla tuuli heikkeni. Etelän ja lounaan välistä tuulta 5-12. Ajoittain noin 14 metriä sekunnissa. Myöhemmin iltapäivällä ja illalla sekunnissa. Yöstä alkaen tuuli tyyntyy. Hyvä näkymys.
I don't have anything to shoot those with.
Tuuli väliaikaisesti tyyntyy. Hyvä näkymys. Vaihtelevaa tuulta 3-6 metriä sekunnissa. Ja hyvä näkymys. Sää rannikkoasemilla tänään kello 16.
That killed the thing.
Tyyntä, utua,
more.
Näkyvyys yli 20 kilometriä. Kaukoja on 15, selkeää, yli 20. Helsinki Katajaluoto 18. Russarö 18, tyyntä, pilvistä, yli 20. Lista 16, etelä 5.
Got the key.
Pilvistä, yli 20. Kuutio 18, etelä 3, melkein selkeää, yli 20.
Strange.
Nyham 17, Kaakko 4, selkeää, yli 20. Kotka Sander 20, tyyntä, selkeää, yli 20. Märkä 19, Kaakko Etelä 4, melkein selkeää, yli 20. Rauman Kuustajaskari 16, Lounas 5, selkeää, yli 20.
Wait, what?
Mäntyluoto 20, Kaakko 2, puolipilvistä, yli 20. Poikipää 18, Luoden 4, melkein selkeä, yli 20. Palatsaari 15, Etelä 6, selkeää, yli 20. Viitansaari Missään 14, Etelä-Lounas 6, selkeää, yli 20. Tyyntä, selkeää, yli 20. Hailuoto, tuuli mitattu Marjaniemestä. Ja Kemi, yhden tiedot puuttuvat edelleen.
Feeling kind of stupid right now. Oh, the janitor's office, of course. Albany. Event summary. A response team was dispatched to a possible AWE in progress at Redacted Albany. At the scene, the team encountered and retrieved AI-63. Event response. The Bureau had discovered numerous online message boards regarding loud noises coming from an abandoned shipping warehouse belonging to the Redacted Corporation. Local law enforcement had discovered numerous bodies in various states of mutilation in the vicinity. This, along with the noises, were considered to be evidence of a werewolf due to the fact that they only occurred on the last 3 full moons. Field Agent Redacted accompanied a squad of ranger trainees to the site as a form of field training. The likelihood of a genuine AWE was considered low. Despite this evaluation, the team encountered a highly volatile altered item, which they successfully retrieved. They're fighting. It's weird. Hi. Well, I hit my float button, but the game did not care. Try it again. Indeed, lost control. I don't know, it felt like I hit a point where it decided I was terminal velocity and just killed me. God, we are really taking a tour of the whole place. This weird journey. Albany. Ultra-World Event 29. Upon arrival, the squad broke into the warehouse and discovered boxes of undelivered merchandise abandoned by the previous owner of the warehouse. As they investigated the noise, redacted along the south side of the building caused it to collapse inward. Wooden crates and accelerated physical redacted from redacted rendered field agent redacted and 2 of the trainees unconscious. The others escaped the warehouse before it collapsed entirely. In the rubble, they found AI-63 at the origin of the redacted, attracting and repelling debris. They stood guard around the item until the moon set, at which point the altered effect ceased. They returned the item to the Bureau without further incident. No fatalities occurred. The collapse of the warehouse was not witnessed by civilians, and thus no re-informing by the communications department was required. God damn it. really just want to go get health. Oh boy. That was a grenade that I picked up, and I did not know that I had picked it up until it was in my face. Ah, lordy. Ah, boy. Maybe I should just pick this up tomorrow, hey? Hold on 1 second. Alrighty, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for tonight, but thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Control is awesome. We're chipping away at it bit by bit. Right, Chew? Good yawn. So I'm gonna get on out of here. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good one.